Okay. All right. And we're live. And we are live. Oh. Oh, hold on. Let me get this out of my ear. Sorry. I don't be needing those for the conversation. Hi, everybody. What's going on? Hopefully everybody's having a fantastic Monday. I'm hungry. So I figured we cook and make some good food. So I just came from, sorry, my shirt is a little, there we go. I just came from the grocery store and I picked up lots of goodies. So we're gonna make my grandmama's smothered cube steak live. Okay. We got tortilla chips for later with the guacamole. I'm still a fat kid at heart. You can't go to the grocery store without having some Oreos. So we need those. And I never had cheddar cheese microwave popcorn. Clearly, you should never go to the grocery store when you're hungry because you're going to buy stuff that you don't need. So, all right. That goes away. We do need green beans. Okay. We do need onion, bell pepper, celery mixed. So these are important. Everything else, not so much. Okay. So before I get started, I did want to show you, I get so many questions from you guys about my knives. And believe it or not, oh, here's one. All right, I get so many questions from you guys about my knives. And so what I wanted to do was show you. So people always say, oh my gosh, Darius, what kind of knife do you use? You know, it's always sharp or whatever. Honestly, it's not. Hold on, how do I hide the comments on my own? Okay, there we go. Hide. I'm hiding all the comments, okay? So I can really see. And if you want to see, you should hide the comments too. So this knife clearly is warped. I use it a lot. You've seen it in a lot of my videos. I got it from Walmart for like, I don't know, $8 or something like that. Like $8 is all I paid for it. And so I buy a knife sharpener. You can get one of these. It's an electric knife sharpener. They have these on like Amazon and stuff. And let me show you how easy it is to use. You turn it on. That's off. That's on. That's off. That's on. Okay? Off. On. Okay? And then you just go. This is it. This is how I sharpen my knife. Okay? Electric knife sharpener, $8 knife, Amazon. Okay? I don't know what brand it is. They're not paying me. Okay, I don't know what brand it is. They're not paying me. They didn't give me a check. So I don't know. But go get you a knife sharpener, okay? And there you go. You're good to go. All right, if you have a knife sharpener. All right. Hold on, looks like we got a little connection issue over here. Hold on one secundo. Uh-oh. We got a little connection issue on one of the devices. All right. Let's cook a little. Let's see. Hey, it's one of my Facebooks. Hold on one second. I don't know which one it is, but it's trying to reconnect, and I wonder what's going on here. Let me get on Wi-Fi, maybe. Hold on one second. Technical difficulty. But we're still gonna cook really quickly. You know how I get down. Trying to reconnect. Due to poor wireless connection, your broadcast has been paused. Consider moving to find a better signal, or you can end the broadcast. Isn't that interesting? Well, let's end it simply because I don't know what to do here. Let's end it. Okay. And why don't we restart it? Which one was that on? Was that my Facebook? Yeah, it was this one. Okay, hold on. Little technical difficulty. Okay, so we're gonna make some green beans. Sorry, Facebook is tripping. Let's make this smothered cube steak. You cannot keep a brother down, okay? You just can't do it. Okay, starting live video. All right, and we're back. Okay, bag of green beans. Okay, fresh green beans from the grocery. I'm gonna get a bowl, and what I want to do is just pull off one of the ends of the green beans. Okay. When I was growing up on the west side of Chicago, shout out to Chicago, we used to sit down on Saturday nights, me and my cousin, and we used to have a whole big old bag full of green beans. And what we would do is we would be responsible for snapping both ends of the green beans. Now, I got to be very honest with you. I don't know why we snapped both ends of the green beans. And if you think about your life and your time with your family and your loved ones, you're going to say the same thing. I don't know why we snapped. Sorry, so you guys can see my face. I don't know why we snapped both ends of the green beans. I just don't know. Only one end was attached to the vine, but for whatever reason, we snapped two ends. Okay, I don't know. But we'd have a big garbage bag, we'd have newspaper, and we literally would snap the green beans. Now, my grandmother used to make green beans and white potatoes with like smoked neck bone, smoked ham hock or something like that. And we would cook these green beans literally until there was no nutritional value left whatsoever. And I gotta tell you something, they were the best dang on green beans I think I've ever had in my whole entire life. Okay, why do we do that? Why do we cook the green beans until like there's nothing left? I don't know why we do that. These days, I like my green beans to have a little bit of a snap to them so I could appreciate snaps now. But for some reason, that's just how we did it. And you know what? It carried us over. It got us through. You know what I mean? So appreciative of that. All right. So let me just rinse these off real fast. All right. I'm going to rinse off these green beans. And I got a really nice like skillet here. The big open skillet. So I'm just going to start heating the skillet a little bit. On like a medium heat. I'm going to put the Clorox away. Sorry. Okay. I really do live here. And so we've got green bean to start. All right. I think green bean deserves a little bit of red onion. So I've got like half a red onion here. You don't have to use red onion. I know there's conversation about, well, gee, he always uses red onion. Can we use anything else? Use whatever onion is on sale. Okay. Use whatever onion is on sale, okay? However, comma, I'm gonna use the red onion. So I'm just gonna slice like half moons. Okay, this is a lot of red onion. So like this much red onion. I don't know what this is. Use your imagination. It's an onion though, okay? So there's no such thing as onion police. You know, oh my God, there's too many onions in the green beans, we're going to jail. There's no such thing, all right? So use as many onions as you prefer, okay? Now, I do have to tell you, the great thing about green beans is what I'm gonna do next. And I'm just getting a wet towel, a damp towel, right? Damp towel. This used to be red, but black folks put bleach in the dishwater, so now it's pink, okay? It used to be red. It was a pretty red color. You do this way now, we've got some stability, okay? And your cutting board is not going all over the place, and you're not gonna cut yourself, okay? So what I wanna do, is I wanna grab some bacon, okay? Now, this is the bacon that I bought this past weekend when I was in Memphis for my dinner party series called Dining with Darius Cooks. If you've been this year, thank you so much for coming to Dining with Darius Cooks. I have 2 more weeks left of Dining with Darius Cooks. I'm going to San Francisco on Thursday. So I'll be in San Francisco this whole weekend for Dining with Darius Cooks. And then after that, I'll be in Jacksonville, Florida next weekend. Both cities are completely sold out. Thank you guys so much. If you ever want to know like when I'm coming somewhere, you just got to get on my mailing list at DariusCooks.tv. And then when tickets go on sale, I'll tell you. But we went everywhere this year. Well, 19 cities. 19 cities. I did Atlanta. I did Chicago, Dallas, Houston. Where else did I go? I went to Los Angeles, California. I've done Charlotte. I did DC. I did New York. I did Philadelphia. I did Miami. I did Indianapolis. I did New Orleans. We went everywhere, okay? And we only have 2 more weeks left, okay? All right, so listen, this is what I'm gonna do. Can you guys see my stove? I think you can a little bit. Let me fix you Instagram. Okay? You came to Houston? Yes, you had a good time. And the house was beautiful. Beautiful in Houston. Okay, so on the stove, that skillet was getting a little warm, right? So look, really good olive oil in the skillet, okay? Like this, okay? Just really good olive oil. And then this is easy. I'm taking the onion, the green bean, and the bacon, okay? Onion, green bean, and bacon. I'm taking all of it right into the oil. All right. Okay. All right. So give it a little stir. Okay. And we're going to let that cook. We're going to season with a little bit of salt. Okay. Not a lot, a little salt. A little pepper. And red pepper flake, okay? Red pepper flake for a little kick to be like, how you doing, okay? Red pepper, with a little red pepper flake. And we'll let this cook. Ooh, that pepper. We'll let it cook on low. Woo. And be good to go, okay? Now, I gotta make a pot of white rice, okay? I gotta make a pot of white rice. So let me fix the camera. There we go. So everybody can see the rest of my stove. Okay. Here's a pot. Duh. That wasn't supposed to happen. Hold on. Let me get a match. You know, stuff happens around here. There we go. All right. Okay. You know, stuff happens. What are you going to do? But roll with it. Okay. Well, you have seen me do this a gazillion times. Okay. You've seen me make white rice a gazillion times. But this is what I feel like. I feel like if we're going to make gravy, we need rice to go with our gravy. Does the delegation agree? Okay. I feel like if we're going to make rice, then we need, gravy, then we need rice to go with our gravy. We agree, right? Okay. I am using basmati rice, B-A-S-M-A-T. You've seen me do this. How many times? Umpteen. How many times is umpteen? A lot. Okay. What do we do to make the white rice? We're gonna take a container and we're gonna put the rice in a container. It doesn't matter what kind of container you have. Okay, this could be a measuring cup. This could be anything, okay? And we're gonna remember the ratio because we all went to school, some form of education, 1 to 2. 1 part rice, 2 parts liquid, okay? So in this case, I'm measuring my 1 part of rice using this. There's actually a lot of rice for 1 person. Hold on, I don't like this. Okay, here's a smaller 1 part of rice. Here's a smaller 1 part. Okay, this is perfect. All right. We'll deal with this later. Okay, 1 part. So this could be a measuring cup. This could be a bowl. This could be anything, okay? 1 part rice to 2 parts liquid. So what have I been doing? I've been getting my pan nice and hot. Well, why have I been doing that, Darius? Why are you getting your pan nice and hot? Because we're gonna toast the rice in olive oil first, okay? So we have some olive oil, okay? This is easy. This is the olive oil is all we've done so far, okay? If you're taking notes, olive oil. That's it. A few dashes, okay? The rice in the hot pan, okay? Now, a wooden spoon. And shout out to my homie from DC. I forgot her name. She had the gastric sleeve as well. She bought this for me as a gift when I went to dine with Darius Cooks in DC. Shout out. I mean, come on. This is perfect. Goes with the decor. It's beautiful. Okay? All right. We grab a wooden spoon, right? Because what I'm going to do is just stir the rice, okay? I want to make sure every grain of rice gets some contact with the oil. I want to make sure that the rice is like getting nice and toasty. The oil's incorporated. We have a nice, even, as we call, homogeneous mixture, okay? Now, this is not the time to be talking on the phone. This ain't the time to go do stuff, okay? Don't catch up on Tariq and Power. Don't be turning up the TV trying to hear what's happening on Queen Sugar, okay? Don't do any of that because this can go from toasty to burnt in a matter of seconds. Now, I'm just gonna make sure I stir, and while I'm doing that, I'm gonna get my water ready, right? I did say 1 to 2, so let me get some water and get it ready to go. All right, I got 1, hold on, 1, and then here's 2. Okay, so this is now in this bowl 2 containers. These measurements, huh? if you're trying to follow me, I'm sorry. These measurements are all over the place. This is 2 containers of water for 1 container of rice, okay? I'm stirring, and I want to make sure nothing is burning. Okay, okay? And I just want light brown, light amber. That's it. And we're gonna make a drink in a second, okay? We got a little, as often as you do this, you can do this in remembrance of me. Okay, we're gonna do a little something in a minute. Okay, screenshot this. The Lord is high above the heavens and his glory. I don't know the song, but okay. Okay, so start. Okay, this is good. Now, let me see if I can show you. I probably can't show you, but look, the rice is like a golden, it's like a golden brown, okay? It's like a golden brown. It's not burnt. It's like just barely like light brown. We just cooked off all the starch, okay? Now we're gonna add the water. Okay, stop the press. Okay, now, we could just use straight water in this. We could, but I'm Darius. So we're gonna put a little chicken bouillon into the rice as it cooks. And we're gonna have instant chicken stock cooking down, okay? So we're gonna put a little, now this is not a sodium, so be careful. All right, if you got the, if you have the diabetes and stuff, or if you have like the high blood pressure and stuff, you might want to be a little careful with that. I'm just saying, okay? If you got the, you know. Okay, let's look at our green beans. Ooh, ooh, yes. Now, the green beans are cooking nicely. We got a little really good stuff. These little brown bits on the bottom of the pan. We got that in there hanging out. We're gonna add some water. Okay, put a little water in there. If you want, you put a little wine or something, but we'll put a little water. And we scrape, and we pick up all those brown bits of deliciousness off the bottom of this skillet, okay? Now this has bacon in there. We're gonna add some butter in a second, okay? We're gonna add some butter in a second. Okay, let me get some ice. Maybe not. There we go. Okay. Got a little ice happening. This is the fun part. Okay, this is the fun part. Let's do a shot of Malibu rum. Okay, that's a shot of Malibu rum. I don't know how hectic your day has been, but I've had a long day and I'm opening a new restaurant. So of course I need all of the help I can get. Okay, a little mango lemonade. Okay, a little mango lemonade and a splash of cranberry juice. Now I would do the like the soda and stuff, but you know, with the sleeve and all that, it don't really go that well. So we're gonna just gently massage the eyes in there. And this is rum. Rum is, you know, rum is fine. Uh-huh. Okay. If you didn't know we cooking, we about to cook now, okay? Let's get a little bowl for our seasoning. Okay. Huh? We got a little bowl here, okay, a little bowl. Got a little spoon here. We got a lot of seasonings here. a lot of seasoning. This bowl may not be big enough. What y'all think? Okay, this bowl is definitely big enough. Okay, a little bit of Cajun seasoning. Okay, now this already has salt content in there, so you gotta be very careful. A little bit of any like all-purpose seasoning. Excuse me. Real cooking. Okay, a little all-purpose seasoning. My grandmother used to call it seasonal. Why? Because you season everything with it. Okay, a little granulated garlic. I mean, you know, listen, if you wanted to, you could stop right here. If you wanted to, you can stop right here. Put on your seatbelts, people. Here we go, okay? A little red pepper flake for some person. A little bit of dried fennel for body, okay? We've got a little bit of ground oregano. Now, you could use the regular oregano, but, you know, why? The ground is going to get in the nooks and crannies. A little bit of ground rosemary. Hi, rosemary. A little bit of ground fresh, or this is not fresh, ground dried thyme. Now, you'll notice these are the exact same flavors in a dried Italian seasoning. I got a little bit of basil. The same flavors, but I got the ground one. So you could use a regular Italian seasoning, or you can just use what I just did here, okay? And a little bit of white pepper, a little bit more salt, and a little bit more pepper. Let's just check our green beans. Oh, oh, look at what's, oh, you see this? You see what's happening here with the green bean? Do you see this? Can you see what's going on in the pan? Ooh. Oh, okay. We'll let that continue to go. Okay, a little salt, not a lot because we already have some, and a little pepper. Okay, let's mix this together. This is going to be our cube steak seasoning. Okay, this is our cube steak seasoning. Okay, we're gonna watch that rice. Speaking of cube steak, okay. It's gonna get good, okay? It's gonna get good. Okay. All right. Cube steak's in there. Now, let me put a little more water in our green beans. Just a little bit more. Okay. You hear how the rice is starting to crackle? Okay. The rice is starting to crackle. That means the liquid is all cooked out of there. A lid. You cut the heat off, you put a lid on top, and you put this now on the back of the stove. Don't touch it, let it go, okay? You put that now on the back of the stove, and you let that go, okay? What's gonna happen is it's gonna steep. It's gonna steep like tea, which is what you want, okay? It's gonna steep like tea, and then we'll be good to go. Okay, cast iron. Oh, you can't see this. Cast iron skillet. Okay, cast iron. We're embodying our ancestors tonight, okay? Cube steak. Okay. Cube steak seasoning. By the way, this could be cube steak seasoning. This could be chicken seasoning. This could be uh-oh. Oh. Okay. Ooh, ooh. Hold on. I'm sorry. Excuse me. Ooh. Okay. This could be any kind of seasoning you want. Now, we need some liquid, okay? If I were my grandmother, I'd have buttermilk, okay? I'd have buttermilk. I don't have no buttermilk. So I'm gonna use what I have. I don't have no buttermilk. But if you know me, I've got some heavy cream, okay? I've got a little heavy cream here. And we're gonna put the buttermilk, you're gonna put the buttermilk and heavy cream in here. Okay, now, I'm gonna cut this heat down low on our green beans. Now, what I wanna do is, with the seasonings and the buttermilk, I wanna get in here and massage. Oh, I want to get in here and massage. Oh. Ooh. I want to get in here and massage. And the great thing about cube steaks is it's got so many nooks and crannies that you really want to make sure that this is, I mean, it's got so many nooks and so many crannies that you really want to make sure it's seasoned well, okay? And you want to get off, everything has to go in there. Okay, everything has to go in there. All right, I'm going to cut these green beans like all the way down on low. Oh, you know what? No wonder they're frying. That's the wrong burner. Wait a minute. Woo. Okay. Wrong burner areas. Okay. Recap time. Recap. Hello to everyone who's watching. There are a lot of you all over the internet watching me right now. I'm honored. Thank you. Okay. If you don't have a copy of my amazing cookbook, Stories from My Grandmother's Kitchen, you can get the cookbook today by going to dariuscooks.tv/store. That's available today. Okay. The cookbook. We are making my grandmother's smothered cube steak. We're making it with white rice for the gravy. And we're making a side of green beans. Equal part green bean, equal part bacon. Because that's how we do it around here. Okay? Bacon, onion, green bean, salt, pepper. We're going to put a little butter in there in a second. And a little brown sugar. Now, we're going to make the cube steak. Okay? We made a cube steak seasoning. And we seasoned our cube steak. Then what we did was we needed some liquid of some sort. Whatever you got. Okay? All I had was heavy cream. That's what I'm using. Judge me not, okay? Judge me not. You judge me anyway on everything else. I don't care. Okay, so now cube steak is sitting here. This could be like, I did this 2 days ago. I did this earlier. This doesn't have to be I did this right now. but the seasoning is so good, it'll work. Okay, let's get some flour. Okay. That's some flour. And this is some more flour. Okay. Flour. Flour. Okay. I don't want to get my precious fingers dirty, so I keep gloves on deck. Cube steak, seasoned for God, into the flour. Okay, you want to get all sides, all nooks, all crannies, and you do not throw this flour away. You put this flour in a plastic bag, and you put this flour in the Frigidaire, and you use this flour the next 397 times you fry chicken. Okay, now this flour may have all manner of foodborne illness. It has all manner of E. coli. It has all manner of diabetes, gangrene, all manner of everything. Toe cancer is in here, you name it, okay? But my grandmother would not throw this flour away because this made some of the best fried chicken you ever had. Not only that, but my grandmother would say a little heat will kill it. Okay, a little heat would kill it. Okay, oh my God. Oh my Lord. I have never been so happy in all of my life with this here. Ooh, can you see? Look at this. Will you look at this? Will you look at the way this flour has merged with this heavy cream and has merged with these seasonings and done sit up here and done caked up clean on top of this cube steak like this here. Will you look at this? You have got to see that. This is something else, okay? We need this for the gravy. Don't throw it away. This is really become something, okay? I mean, this is really something. Now, you might notice I've been getting a skillet nice and warm with the oil. Hold on. Stick with it. Okay, stick with it. Okay, because we're going to fry these in the oil. Now, how do we see if the oil is ready? You take a little pinch of flour and you do this. If your bubbles is ready, I got to tell you, it bubble. Okay, or you take a wooden spoon and you take the handle and you do this. Uh-oh, it's ready to go. Here we go. Okay, cube steak 1. Oh. Cube steak 2. You guessed it, cube steak 3. Oh, and when you put it in, put it away from you so it doesn't splatter. Okay, put it away from you so that it doesn't splatter all over the place and you end up with a mess. Okay, now while that's cooking, we've got some green beans to tend to. Look at would you look here, okay? Would you look at the caramelization of the butter, of the bacon and the onion and the everything that's in here? Would you look at this, okay? Would you? All right. Okay, here we go. We gotta put a little butter. Please do me a favor. Before I tell you what it is, please do me a favor. Stop putting your butter in the refrigerator. Cold butter ain't good for nothing but biscuits and pie dough, okay? If you want a nice piece of crusty bread, why you got that butter cold like that? The Lord is not honoring cold butter in these last and evil days, okay? I'm here to be a witness. The Lord is not honoring cold butter in these last and evil days. God is calling for a butter that is at room temperature, people. And I want you to really make it to heaven. In order to do that, you got to be in his will. That part, okay? A little brown sugar, babe. You get high off love, don't know how to behave. I want some of your brown sugar, do. Since I can't play no music, because Facebook will block my live, I will sing it. Take that, Facebook. Mark Zuckerberg. Okay, back on the stove on low heat. This goes. Well, let me show you. I don't think I showed you. I'm trying to figure out which burner is which. I'm trying to figure out which burner. Okay, so brown sugar and butter will complete the green bean. Okay, and the brown sugar will caramelize even further. Oh, hi. It will caramelize even further. It'll be good to go. Okay. Woo. Okay, now let's talk about this rice. I always tell you that I know how to make the perfect pot of rice. Okay, everything I just told you to do is stuff you're supposed to do. Okay. Okay. I don't know what this is called, but good. Okay. Let's turn on you steak. Look. Careful. Oh my God. Oh my Lord. I'll show you in a minute. I'll show you in a minute. That thing is crusty. Okay. Here's our rice. You saw that? Look at this. Look at this rice. Now watch this, people. Ooh. Look at how beautiful this rice looks. Do you see how beautiful this rice? I mean, it's perfect. It ain't got no flavor on it yet, but it's perfect, okay? Now, we have to make some gravy. No, wait, is this the right one? No, this is the right one. Okay. Okay, we'll put it on. We'll put it on low. Please do not go chopping. You need a little salt. You need a little salt. So you gotta season your food. You need a little salt. Okay. Please do not go chopping if you don't have to. Onion, bell pepper, celery, bam. Already chopped, okay? Let me pull out these cubes there. And I'm going to show you the presence of the Lord is here. The presence of the Lord is here. I can feel it in the atmosphere. The presence of the Lord is here. The presence of the Lord, come on people, is here. Okay. Ooh, I feel real good right about now. Can't you see him working on the outside? I can feel him moving on the inside. Okay, I'm pouring off some of the oil. I'm gonna leave a little bit in here. Okay? I'm gonna leave a little bit in there. And now I'm gonna add in my onions, bell pepper, and celery. So come and enter in. And cast your cares on him. Okay, we're gonna give this a stir. Oh my God, it smells so good in here. Okay, we're gonna give that a stir. A little salt and pepper. I'll show you in a second. A little salt. A little pepper. Look. Ooh. 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 Okay. Now, I saved some of the excess oil because I don't know how dry my pan's gonna get. My pan's a little dry. So I put a little more oil in. Okay. And then the same flour that we use to season everything up with, we'll put a little flour in here. Shout out to New Orleans, Louisiana. Are you a shaker from Delgado? I'm making a roux, baby. Okay, you got to cook your flour with your pan drippings, baby. With your onion, your bell pepper, your celery. I don't have no garlic. I don't want to hear it, okay? I don't have no garlic. Okay, and as what am I doing? I don't know anymore. Oh, as I'm stirring, I'm scraping the bottom of the pan. Okay. As I'm stirring, I'm scraping the bottom of the pan. Shout out to New Orleans. Normally you put your onion, your bell pepper, your garlic, your celery in there, okay, to make your roux. You know how they talk? In the 504. The darker your roux get, how many accents I have? Child, 1. Black, 2. Black, Ebonics, and I speak in tongues. Don't play with me. Now look, the darker your roux get, the more flavor you're gonna have in your roux and your gravy. Oh, we should get the water ready, huh? Let's get the water ready. Let me get some water. Hold on, y'all. We're gonna be shamed because you don't want this to burn. You don't want it to burn. The Lord is not in no burnt. The Lord is not in no burnt roux. When they was giving their first fruits to the Lord, they was cooking them well done, not burnt. Okay. So we're cooking our flour, our onion, our bell pepper, and our celery. This is where a lot of people mess up right here. You don't cook your roux long enough, okay? You have to cook your roux till it's dark skinned. Don't nobody like light skinned hot dogs at the barbecue And don't nobody like light skin root for the gravy. That part. Okay? Now, if you're in a hurry, get it halfway and put you a little gravy master in there. Ain't nobody gonna know the difference. Okay? Put you a little gravy master in there. Ain't nobody gonna know the difference. Okay, I'm cooking the onion with the bell pepper and the celery. Now this is what I'm gonna do while it's almost ready. I'm gonna add in black pepper. Okay? I'm gonna add in black pepper to cook in with the roux. I'm gonna add in some dried fennel in with the roux. You notice I put it in right at the last moment. I'm gonna put a little bit of the Italian seasoning in with the roux at the last minute. If you do it before, you're gonna burn the spices. You see what I'm saying? Now, oh my God. I wish you could smell this. Okay, let me show you what I got. Let me show you this. Okay, look at this. This is your base for your gravy. Okay? This is your base for your gravy. Okay? This is your base for your gravy. Doc. Okay, that's dark skin with the water. You put you a little chicken bouillon in here. And you put you a little beef bouillon in there, okay? You put you a little chicken bouillon and you put you a little beef bouillon. Huh? Huh? Listen, one thing you can play with is not me. Okay? One thing you can play with is not me. We're going to stir this together real good. Yes. And we're going to take this cube steak and we're going to put that right back up in here like this here. With the juices. And we're going to let that cook for a little bit. Okay, now let me get rid of some of this stuff. Y'all hold the line for a second. We're gonna do a recap, and I reckon by the time we get done recapping, that gravy gonna be done thickened up on us. All right, I reckon in a minute that gravy gonna be ready to go. Okay, I'm ready. Let me get rid of this. Okay, so let me just do a quick recap to walk you through everything we've done today. That way you guys have an understanding of what's happening. Don't you hate people who don't clean up as they cook? Please clean up as you cook. One thing I can't stand is old piece of nasty kitchen. Y'all talk about me all the time. Oh, he didn't wash the chicken. Oh, he didn't wash the water. One thing you can't say is my house nasty. Okay? One thing you can't say about me. Well, he don't keep no nasty house. He might. Okay, here we go. So listen. Let's talk about recap real fast so we can eat this and go. All right. Our drink is amazing. Okay? The rice. 1 to 2, 1 part rice, 2 parts liquid. Toast the rice in olive oil first. Hot skillet. Make sure that the rice is toasted. It doesn't burn. Add in your liquid. Normally I would use chicken stock, beef stock. I just use regular water because I'm going to put this on the bottom with the gravy, okay? And this gravy is going to be from God, okay? I can look at it and tell, okay? I have embodied, my ancestors on this gravy. Now, I have embodied them, yes, on this gravy, okay? So that's the rice. Secondly, seasoning for the cube steak, okay? I seasoned the shit out of this cube steak. Salt, pepper, garlic powder, white pepper, dried fennel seed, dried rosemary, dried thyme, dried oregano, and basil, and red pepper flake. Some all-season oil I put in there, and some some Cajun seasoning, okay? Cajun seasoning. That's your cube steak seasoning right here, Doc. Your cube steak. Ooh. I feel real good. Okay. Season your cube steak. Then what you want to do, use something to bind the seasoning together. Normally I use buttermilk. I don't have no buttermilk. Okay? So I use what I had. When Moses was complaining to God about the children of Israel, what did the Lord do? The Lord said to Moses, I want you to use what is in your hand. I want you to use what I already gave you. That's the problem. See, today, we're looking for stuff everywhere else except for what's in our hands, okay? So I used the heavy cream I had in my hand. I had it in my flour. I got my oil hot, my grease. My grease got hot like the fiery furnace. That's how hot you want your grease, Doc. But like Jeremiah. Okay? So listen, so I put my cube steak in the grease, hot, cooked it on both sides, took it out. Put my bell pepper, my onion, my celery, poured off some of the oil, burned my flour good, made me a roux, put in my water, okay? Now listen, my gravy is ready, okay, for the last step, and that's a little bit of cornstarch mixed with a little water, Doc, okay? A little cornstarch, a little water. If you want your gravy real tight, and we want this gravy tight, so I got a little water, making a cornstarch slurry, okay? Ooh, just a little bit to thicken it real. Ooh, that little bit is all. Ooh, right there. That's all we need. That's it, Doc. That's it. Ooh, he is here. Okay, we put this on. Let that simmer. Cut that. Matter of fact, cut that off. Cut that off. Let me show you this here. Okay. Look at this. Oh Lord. Look at this here. Look at that. Ooh, look at that right there. You see that Instagram? You see that Periscope? Oh. Oh, you see that YouTube? Oh. You see that Facebook? Is that it? Is that it? Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Not to mention these green beans with the bacon, the brown sugar, the red pepper flake, and the butter. Ooh. 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 And I forgot Instagram cut off after an hour. I forgot. Okay, and the white rice. There's only one thing left to do, and that's to fix me a plate. Okay? Uh-oh. Sorry, YouTube. Okay. Can y'all see Periscope? Okay, y'all can see. Okay. All right, here we go. Rice. I don't know why I'm fixing this big portion. I don't know why I'm fixing. Let's put some green beans over here. Okay. Let's get one of these things, a cube steak. Oh. And let's get a little piece of gravy. Uh-oh. Put a little piece of gravy. Right. Oh my God. Oh. Okay. Okay. God is great. God is good. Oh yes, let us thank him for our food. Amen. Oh. My God. The way this brown sugar done set up in here. Don't make no sense. Oh! Look how tender. Look at that. You could cut it with a fork. Okay? This is, when I tell you this smells like heaven. Okay, when I tell you what this smells like. Okay? Let me see. Listen at here. Listen at here. You have got to give this recipe a try. Recipes like this, you know where to find them. On the website, DariusCooks.tv. Two things I got to tell you. As I always do, food is my life. Life is my food. Until next time, I want to wish you happy cooking. From my heart to yours. Bye, y'all.